Hi everyone, I'm Farah from VoxMeta. Today we are doing a full unboxing of VoxMeta's flagship industrial 3D scanner, the H1 Pro. This is a comprehensive solution engineered specifically for high-precision metrology and challenging industrial environments. So I'm super excited to see the package content. So without further delay, let's do it. First of all, we have industrial carrying case here. Now scan the QR code so you can get the app link, all the information about the package content, and how to use the wired and wireless connection of H1 Pro right away. Let's open it and put it aside. And the first thing that meets us is a quick start guide. It's designed to help users complete device initialization in minutes and get straight to work. And quality certificate. First and foremost, let's have a look at our main hero, the H1 Pro 3D scanner. This is our core product, the H1 Pro industrial scanner. With a metrology-grade accuracy of 0.050 millimeters, it is a powerful tool for the most demanding industrial tasks. Next one is power adapter. The power adapter delivers stable power to the scanner directly through the data cable. And also we have universal power adapter. These universal power adapters ensure our kit can seamlessly adapt to the power standards of different countries and regions worldwide. 1865 all lithium batteries, 4 packs. We have included 4 high-capacity 1865 all batteries. They support hot swapping, enabling 24/7 uninterrupted operation. And also lithium battery charger. The dedicated charger ensures you have a reliable power supply for long-duration field scanning assignments. The next component is our wrist strap phone holder. Paired with our mobile app, it turns your smartphone into a real-time preview screen, giving you total freedom from cable restrictions. USB-A to USB-C adapter. We also included a thoughtful USB-A to USB-C adapter, making the kit fully compatible with the late mainstream laptops on the market. Dedicated USB flash drive. Our dedicated USB drive comes preloaded with a software installation package and essential configuration files for both the H1 Pro and the calibration board. We have 3mm markers, 1000 pieces. 3mm markers are perfect for capturing fine, intricate details on complex workpiece surfaces. Also, we have 6mm markers. Specifically designed for large-scale industrial scanning, these 6mm markers provide exceptional tracking stability. Next one is USB-A to Ethernet cable. This USB-A to Ethernet cable ensures a high-speed, reliable wired connection between the scanner and various workstations. And also we have power cable. Next one is USB-A to USB-C cable. 5-meter aviation to RG45 cable. This 5-meter industrial-grade aviation cable ensures long-distance, high-stability data transmission, even in complex electromagnetic environments. Next is a core accessory, the high-precision calibration board. It's the cornerstone for maintaining the device's micron-level accuracy, ensuring every single measurement is precise and error-free. Finally, we have the manual turntable. When paired with a scanner, it allows for seamless 360-degree scanning of small to medium-sized workpieces, leaving no dead angles. And that concludes the full unboxing of the VoxMeta H1 Pro 3D scanner. Professional, powerful, and ready to go right out of the box. If you have any questions regarding the package content, please feel free to ask in the comment section below. See you in the next videos. Hello and welcome everyone, I'm your host Farah from VoxMeta team. Let's wait a little bit until others join us so we can jump right into our job. So first, today we're going to be introducing once again our flagship 3D scanner, the H1 Pro. The guys that already subscribed to our channel, the guys that already seen our previous live streams, they know everything about our new product, the specs, but still I want to run through about important specs of our 3D scanner before we jump into scanning. So today we prepared some of the objects for you to demonstrate the power of H1 Pro. We have 120 FPS and 4.4 million points per second, and the precision is 0.015 millimeters per meter. So we got it right out of the way. Now we can jump into scanning the calibration board in order to calibrate our scanner before working. And now we're operating using the wireless mode. As you can see, I'm not tied to any device whatsoever with the cables. I have complete freedom of movement. We can use this handheld scanner with ease because we're not tied to no PC or any other computer, right? So I just turned the device on, and we have to go and find the Wi-Fi of our device here. You can see we have several same 3D scanners that are running in our office. So we need 0031. That's the last 4 digits of an SN number of our 3D scanner. So we find it successfully, and we just join this connection, this line of Wi-Fi, and then we wait until our VoxMeta program successfully identifies our 3D scanner, and after that we can jump right into the work. But because we just turned our device on, we need to warm it up before starting a real work. This way we can stabilize the device and achieve best results possible, right? So the best way to warm up your scanner would be using the wired mode. We have aviation scanner RG45 for this task, so we just connect it here. But before we do, I want to show you how we calibrate our scanner using wireless mode, right? And we can see that our VoxMeta program successfully identified our device. Now we can move on to scanning the calibration board, and in order to finish this task, right? And I want to remind you guys that our scanner is the only one on the market. They can provide you with this function of calibrating in a wireless mode. Any other scanner on the market needs a wired mode in order to calibrate the device. As you can see, it is quite simple, extremely easy, and not time consuming. It took me 20 seconds to finish the calibration, so we can jump into scanning a new project. But for the sake of calibration, we're gonna use, for the sake of warm up, we're gonna use the wired mode in order to quickly scan this object on my right side, just for the sake of warm up, right? So because we haven't used this scanner for like about 3 and 4 hours, we need to warm it up and stabilize it. So we create a new project and we jump right into scanning using 34 crossline laser mode that you guys already know about, that I talked about. So we just quickly jump into scanning in order to wake up our, let's say, wake up our 3D scanner, right? Because it's still cold. We just need 5 or 3 minutes to warm it up. This way we can get the maximum performance from our device. So if you don't know about our new 3D scanner, you can ask questions in the comment section. We'll try our best to answer it. All right, I can see that I finished scanning everything using 34 crossline laser mode. And apart from this scanning mode, we have other 2, that is 17 parallel lines for fine edges and surface texture, and single laser mode for deep holes and narrow slots, right? So for fast and wide range scanning, we use 34 crossline laser mode in order to get these astonishing results. As you can see, everything is fine, in detail, intact. So now we warmed up our scanner. Now we can jump into real scanning using wireless mode. So I'm just removing this cable, and you can see that our scanner is still running just because we have two hot swappable lithium batteries inside our 3D scanner. Even if I remove one depleted battery, the scanner can still run on the other one. That means we can work 24/7 without being interrupted. So let me start from scanning. Let me clear up the space. So we start from this frame of a bumper, I guess. I don't know the exact right name of it. Let's just scan it. You can see here it is quite reflective. All right, so we're successfully connected to our PC. Now we create a new project. All right, first we scan the markers on it. Let me turn it this way so it's gonna be more convenient for me to see everything. And we just simply I can see that we don't have enough markers on the surface, so this is a good chance to demonstrate to you how to apply the markers. So in order to get a stable tracking, right, and we apply it around our object so our scanner can see the object clearly and doesn't lose the track of it. All right, now we're almost done. Let's scan it one more time and capture every markers on the surface. All right. Now that we have everything under control, we just long press on the play button, double tap on M button, and we switch on to scanning the point cloud. Let's start from this side. As you can see, because I'm using wireless mode, I have total freedom of movement, and I'm not tied to my PC using via the cables. It is really convenient to work in this mode. The batteries are very durable. Also, we sent lithium battery charger with our 3D scanner, so you can charge them. 4 packs of batteries, by the way, so you can charge them and hot swap them mid scanning without turning off the device. I can see that I captured everything. Now we long press on a play button and go on to processing it, right? The point cloud optimization is quite fast due to the fact that we have built-in AI chip that is quite powerful and can manage to optimize the point clouding. I see that I had missed some spot here, so I just resume scanning by just tapping on the play button one more time. Now we're finished. I'm sure I captured everything on the surface. Thanks to a 4.4 million points capturing power and 120 FPS frame rate speed, the workflow is really smooth. All right, let's clean it up using this tool, point cloud, associated point cloud. Now we choose unassociated parts and we simply delete them. We go to meshing. Let's choose higher quality, right? Let's check the meshing process is done. So in order to get this 120 FPS, of course, you need a solid PC. Our minimum requirement would be Core i5 12th generation paired with RTX 2060, right? And the recommended PC specs would be Core i7 paired with RTX 4060. This way you can achieve the best possible performance out of our scanner. And now here we have the final result. As you can see, everything is captured very precisely, the details preserved very well, also the curves. Now it is ready to be exported out as an STL file, and later you can import it directly to your CAD modeling programs for further processing, whether it's research, development, reverse engineering, or quality inspection, etc. You can see the wireframe here. So everything is precise and accurate. Now we just simply save this file, and later we will import it into our Facebook official group, where you can download it and check it for yourself. So if you're not subscribed to our official Facebook group, our community, you feel free to go and search for our VoxMeta group, so you can join our big family, right? So we're done here, and now we just go simply back to our main screen, where we need to create a new project for a new object. So let me remove it quickly. Oh, by the way, while we're here, guys, you can leave in the comment section from which country are you watching us, how did you find about us, and what do you think about our new product. And this is the next object that we're trying to scan. This is a plastic, I guess. As you can see, it is bending really easily. This is a bumper of a car, I guess. We have applied markers on it, and now we will try to scan this baby out. Let's go. Okay, we created a new project. We jump into markers mode and quickly capture every marker on the surface and on the plane. So this way we can later delete the plane and work with the pure STL mesh model. Alright, let me place it properly. Now I want to make sure it doesn't move, so this way we can capture everything accurately. Alright, and here we go. Now long press on the play button, and we jump right into scanning the object. Scan object. We use 34 crossline laser mode for fast wide coverage scanning. We're not gonna adjust no point spacing or the shutter, so we directly scan it in a default mode and see what kind of result we're gonna get out of it. As you can see, I'm still running on 120 FPS frame rate speed. Everything is smooth, no glitches, no delays. This is because of the Wi-Fi 6 that is our 3D scanners equipped, and Bluetooth that provide gigabit wireless transmission for stable connection, right? You can see a little glitch. It's because of the insufficient amount of markers on the surface. That's why sometimes the scanner can lose the track. So next time we can do better by applying more markers on it. But I guess this time it is good. We can finish it. I want to make sure I capture everything from all angles, and also you want to keep a distance between the scanner and the object, otherwise you will get a pop-up screen telling you to keep distance. between the object and the scanner. All right, now we're good to finish and process it. So we're gonna be processing this side so you can compare it with a real life object. Point cloud optimization is quite rapid. So you can see here we have our model. Let's go and clean it up. All right, we choose all the necessary parts and not unnecessary parts we just simply remove. Let's go to meshing. We have several options here, and let's choose high quality and check the final outcome. By the way, I want to remind you guys about our Kickstarter program that we successfully launched already. So if you want to place order to get our 3D scanner, you feel free to go to our page on Kickstarter and place your order with the best price option, right? So I can see that we almost finished 95%, and here you go. This would be the final result of scanning. You can see that we captured everything very precisely. What is your opinion? What is your evaluation, guys? You can leave it in the comment section. The feedback is really important for us. Let's go create a new project for the next object we have prepared for you guys today. All of them are brand new. We haven't used them before during our live stream. So this time we have common markers on both files of scanned files, so that program can identify the position of the scanned object. So you want to make sure to capture the common markers, and if the auto stitching fails, you can find them manually. You can stitch them manually by finding three common markers on it. So let's start our scanning and hope that program can automatically identify the objects and align them. All right. There's also this downside, this part. I don't want to miss no spot on it, so we do scan it from every angle possible. Also, we have this space. We want to make sure everything is visible. All right, perfect. Nice and clean. Also, let's capture this side. While we're doing, guys, I want to talk about the volumetric accuracy data. So our scanner can provide volumetric accuracy of 0.050 millimeters plus 0.03 millimeters per meter. And if you use our fiber carbon scale bar, you can achieve the volumetric accuracy of 0.050 millimeters plus 0.02 millimeters per meter. Staggering results. Now let's finish the scanning and jump into processing it. We need to clean it up, and then we can stitch two parts into a complete file. So here we have it. Let's choose this option and see if it's gonna be clean. I can see it is quite clean. You can simply now delete all the parts. Inverted choice. I have problems with my mouse. Nice. We have this one, and let's go stitch them. As you can see, automatic stitching works perfect. It automatically identified the object, and now let's apply. And here you have it, guys. We managed to stitch it into one complete 3D mesh model using the alignment, the stitching function, and now you can see it. Give it your assessment to it in the comment section. How do you like it? Personally, I'm quite satisfied with the results, but this is not the only mesh model that we're gonna be that's not the only object that we're gonna be aligning today, stitching them. We have the next one also. So far we did with this one, and I'm super satisfied with the results. Now let's jump into the second object that we prepared for you guys today. So here we have this one. This is so far the most difficult object due to the fact that it has all these ribs on the back, all these deep pockets, all these holes and narrow slots, you can see. So we try to capture everything precisely, and again we're gonna be stitching it into one complete mesh model, right? So I wanna put it this way first. Let's scan starting from okay, let's save this project. Okay, let's go to a main page and create new project. This is our second live stream today. As if you remember, we had one live stream in the morning, so that's why we haven't changed the batteries. So I'm gonna do it now because I can see that we have a notification saying that we need to change battery. So you see, even if I remove one battery, it is still running on the other one. So you don't have to turn it off in order to change the depleted battery. We just simply remove them and put on the new ones and keep going. All right, let's scan the markers on it. Again, I'm using the default scanning default settings. I'm not changing nothing. No shutter, no point spacing, nothing. This is quite time consuming and very difficult task to complete for any type of 3D scanner out there. So we will scan it thoroughly. No hurry, right? I can see that I completely captured everything on it. Now we can jump into scanning it. Let me adjust the markers and now we can do it. Let me zoom in so you can see everything in detail. You see, you want, at first glance, it might look like that it captured it from all sides, but when you change the angle, you can see that there are still plenty of blind spots that are not captured or not visible on your screen. So that's why you want to make sure to capture everything from all the possible angles. So this part is complete, I guess, because I checked it from different angles. So we'll slowly move as we progress here. Okay, stay with us, guys. It will take a little time to nicely capture everything on here, but this is worth it, because at the end you will get a very accurate, precise and complete mesh model that you can use it later for your other projects. All right, and this side is also done. Let's go scan it from here. So you will have to have a little time to adjust to using a scanner, but actually it is quite easy to get used to scan object with it. All right, you can see we have a lot of spaces that we need to thoroughly scan. And I'm reminding you guys that I am currently using the wireless mode. All right, this way. Nice and clean. Okay, now I'm positive I captured everything. We can stop right here and go clean it up. I think that the program will automatically identify the main body from the plane. As I said, you can see we have a perfect position. We just simply apply it, and we have our model, and we choose inverted choice, and we delete others. Now we are gonna turn it this way and scan this part. So again, we create a new one and simply scan it out. We scan markers first, of course. Let me zoom out so you can see the whole picture. All right, nice. Perfect. Long press on a play button, double tap on M, and now we can scan it. Once again, I'm gonna zoom in so we can see everything closely. All right. This part is not as complex as the first part, but still it also contains some of the similar geometries that we scanned on the first one. You can see here these deep pockets that are hard to reach. All right. Here we have this one. Perfect. Now we move to the last stage. All right. Now for this part, we're almost there. And then we'll stitch them together into one complete object. Looks like there is no other blind spots left, so we can complete it here and clean the model and then stitch them together. We'll rely on our program's automatic plane removing option. Okay, nice. Perfect. And we can go stitch them together. And here you have the automatic alignment function that is extremely helpful. You don't have to manually stitch them together. And now here you have the complete scanned object from both sides. You can see all the details are preserved, completely intact. You can see now we have this project that we can save and later upload it to our Facebook group for our users to download it for themselves and use it. So this was it. Now we have, what do we have? I guess this was the last one. Not the last one. We have one surprise object for you guys. Yep. And no, it is not for me to sit down. This is for scanning. As you can see, we have markers on it applied and ready to be scanned. So we go to our main screen and create new project. One more time, scan the markers. And also we're gonna try to stitch this chair. So let's go scan the objects first. Let me zoom out. We want to capture the common points so later we can align them together. All right, nice long press. Double tap on M button and let's go capture it. Yeah, this one is not complex. It doesn't have any hard details that are not easy to be captured. It is quite easy, but also a very geometrically interesting object. So we try to scan it up like this, and a little later we can align them by scanning the other side. Actually, it's not very time consuming, but I want to make sure that everything is captured nicely. So here we have it. Here we have it. We don't have to even clean it up. Let's go create a new project and scan the markers from the back side. So I should turn it up like this and scan it from this side. All right, I guess I will have to manually stitch them, but we'll see. If the automatical stitching fails us, we can still use manual stitching, because it is quite easy to manually stitch them, because we have common markers on top of it. All right. Almost finished these ribs. Now it is complete. We can say it is complete. Let's go align them into one complete mesh model. First, we need to clean it up because we have a plane here. Let's first use an associated point cloud option. And nice, it is working nice. Inverted choice, so we delete this. And let's go try to stitch them together. Will we? Shall we? And would you look at this? The automatical stitching is successful. Let's apply it and see it. Nice. You can see here that we have stitched the chair into one complete mesh model. Of course, I didn't scan the legs of it, but the main body is here and it is preserved very well, and it was stitched into one complete mesh model. So we go ahead and save it too, and this wraps up our today's live session. Thank you for attending, guys. Today we demonstrated you the usage of H1 Pro in a wireless mode, and we demonstrated 3 different objects for stitching, for alignment, how to do alignment, and how to use VoxMeta program. If you have any suggestions, remarks, or any other opinion, you can write it down in our chat. We're very happy to get a feedback from you guys, and we will be looking forward for our next meeting in the upcoming live sessions. See you guys. Guys, today we're visiting our quality inspection lab to demonstrate the measurement of a ball gauge. To ensure absolute precision, this facility is climate controlled, maintaining a constant temperature of approximately 20 degrees Celsius and stable humidity. So let's go check it out. Every ball gauge has its own precision information. In order to get the report, you just need to scan the QR code on the ball gauge, and it will redirect you to the website where you can check the information. And now we can start scanning the ball gauge itself. Alright, we finished scanning. Now let's go to the measure and check out the results. First, we're gonna measure the scan number 3. Alright, create feature. Okay, now number 2. So far the results are pretty nice. Precision is really high, and let's go check the number 1. Yeah, precision is very accurate and stable.